Hey, it's Coach Tom Ferry. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Life by Design, your place online for ideas, inspiration, and how to stay in the right action. The right action. So much of what we talk about is in the right action. What do we really want? Do we want to be in action, or do we want to generate more referrals? I have a pretty good feeling that you, just like me, want to generate as many high-quality referrals as possible. What we've been analyzing with our thousands of clients throughout the world, Australia, Europe, Germany, France, Italy, Ireland, all throughout the US and Canada, this is what we're seeing. What creates the referrals? So I wrote down the 3 R's for generating more referrals. Like, what actually creates it? Well, the first and obvious one is that you've got a relationship. And that means that you're touching the client in a unique way, whether that's over the phone, or with an email, or with a direct mail piece, or something. They're consistently getting touched by you so they know who you are. You know the old out of sight, out of mind, that kind of thing. Well, it's like that, but it's got to be more. You got to touch them in a meaningful way where they really understand that you are of service, that you are bringing them value, that you're a resource. That, by the way, could be another R. So the first thing is, how many times are you going to touch your past clients and centers of influence, the people in your database? Honestly, how many touches this year? And understand this, that this, as much as we talk about it, it's not enough. This still is really good. And by the way, sitting down having a cup of coffee and shaking their hand is phenomenal. More on that later. The next one is reviews. Look, if I want to get more referrals, even if somebody says, hey, you should contact Eddie, who's behind the camera, right? If you dealt with me, you know Eddie. So Eddie's awesome. But you know what? People are going to look online, and they're going to find out online and offline, what is Eddie's brand? What is he all about? So if you're in real estate, we know with Zillow.com being sort of the leader, the pioneer of really energizing reviews for real estate agents, they've got over 200,000 reviews. Contrast that to Yelp, who has less than 20,000 reviews of real estate professionals. It's an enormous opportunity. Now, I look at that and say it's a big opportunity for you. If you want to generate more referrals, then I know I need more reviews, which means I've got to touch my clients and say, would you mind? Could you, would you, etc. It would be so great if you would go to this website and do a little review on my service because you know me. Very powerful. And then, of course, the last one is results. Did you do the social proof card that we talked about in December? In that chocolate text thank you / send a card that shows every transaction you did, some reviews on you. You're looking back on 2012 and you're looking forward into 2013. At the end of the day, how do I say it best? We want to work with someone that knows what they're doing. I mean, if I'm going to get a referral, I want to know that referral, that you, has done what it is I'm looking to do. And I don't care if it's twice or twice a week. The bottom line is I want to know that you know what you're doing, that you are an expert, a professional. And the only way I can really get that is to see your transactions, is to know how often you've done what it is you say you do so well. So if you want to generate more referrals, ask yourself, what am I going to do to touch more of my clients in a meaningful way? Coffee meetings, sending them something, direct mail, just listed, just sold, whatever, phone calls, seeing them, parties, woohoo, right? Reviews. Without them, I'm convinced that we are in the trust economy. And if you understand what I mean by the trust economy, you know that there's just not a lot of trust in the marketplace. And we don't always believe the salesperson saying, I'm the best and I'm number one. But when repeatedly 6, 8, 10, 15, 20 people tell us on Amazon that this is a good book, or TripAdvisor that hotel is great, but make sure you avoid the 3rd floor, then guess what? We take that information and we make better decisions. And at the end of the day, you got to be able to show you produce results. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? The market's on the move. Things are getting better. Referral opportunities are going to rise, but you got to do it right. You got to do it right. So take some action. Talk to you on Friday or Monday. Remember always, your strategy matters, and now more than ever, your passion rules.